Today we're going to explore the very issue we've been debating today as we look deeper into an earthquake that happened in L'Aquila, Italy in 2009. The deeper issues behind Italy's conviction of earthquake scientists. An Italian court this week sentenced 6 scientists and a former government official to 6 years in prison and $10.2 million in court costs and damages, convicting them of manslaughter for giving what the court described as a falsely reassuring statement in advance of an earthquake that killed 309 people. The quake, which hit the town of L'Aquila in 2009, came after the scientists told city officials on a risk assessment commission that they were unable to make a detailed prediction about whether ongoing tremors might indicate a coming disaster. One of the convicted scientists, 74-year-old physicist Claudio Ivo, called the decision medieval. The scientific journal Nature, which has been publishing original scientific research since 1869, called for protest, and in the process made a remarkable statement about Italian society. Science has little political clout in Italy, and the scientific community should challenge it. In L'Aquila, the trauma is still present and visible, Italian Global Voices blogger Paolo D'Orozio wrote in April. Italian media have reacted with outrage to the quake, in part, D'Orozio says, because a number of the victims were college students from other parts of the country, at some points comparing it to the far deadlier Fukushima crisis in Japan. That media pressure for action, as well as residents' apparent sense of wounded resentment, led to what he calls many judicial inquiries. A long Nature essay discusses the common misunderstanding that scientific risk assessment is the same thing as a prediction. New Scientist hints that L'Aquila officials, overwhelmed with the burden of protecting against earthquakes in an ancient fault-line city that is poorly equipped to handle them, may have shrugged their decision-making responsibilities onto the scientific advisors. Whatever the case, it seems plausible that there's more to the L'Aquila story than just prosecutors misunderstanding seismology.